Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger here. What I want to talk about today is some of the technology stocks. Now, it's important not to group technology stocks all in one bucket. There are, of course, massive differences between them, just like there are many big differences between stocks in any sector. So you have to kind of group them in. However, I'm seeing a pretty broad-based positive development in in the technology stocks. Last week, of course, Thursday, Friday, we saw a very good rally in the broader market, and that lifted a lot of technology stocks. Now, it's important to understand also that a good amount of the technology stocks didn't really dip so badly in this most recent correction, for lack of a better term, that we had in the broader stock market. So I really wanted to keep a very close eye on some of the technology stocks. I'm going to go through five of them here in just a minute. Also understanding that the earnings season is more or less over. We do have Cisco Systems reporting, I believe, on Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday, and so that'll be something to watch. But beyond that, we are certainly coming towards the end of the earnings season in terms of the big rush. So let's look at a couple stocks. First of all, FFIV, F5 Networks. Always an interesting stock to play. Okay, not I'm not talking about actively slapping back and forth or nervously slapping back and forth, but it's a stock that's now, you can see we're back up at this resistance area, dating back to early 2013, so about 12 months back. And last week the stock really gave us some good action here. It's now setting up to be one of my infamous rocket launch setups with confirmation buying Thursday and Friday. Looks like it's tightening up here, ready for a potential move higher. Then you look at things like Broadcom. Now, Broadcom in the semiconductor space, not all semiconductors, of course, are equal, but Broadcom, you can see last Friday busted back above its 200-day moving average. That's this red line here, and by so doing, also took out a high that's been a resistance area that's been in place for a little over a month and a half, or something like that. So interesting to watch. Then of course, you have Apple, which is pretty much rising back from holding that key area around 490, 500. I always said 500, give or take 10 handles, is an important level to watch after earnings. And it essentially has done that. It's now looking like it's working into the down gap from past earnings, finding from the earnings sell-off, I should say, into the 100-day moving average. So, here too, a stock to watch. If it continue to move higher, it'll likely help the broader market, all else being equal. Even Google, which continues to extend its move, is looking better again. I talked about this in December, and then in early January again said that Google was just overextended, needed some sort of breather. It did so, held its 50-day moving average, yellow line, and you can see with last week gave us a good doji turnaround here and is moving higher. And then last but not least, the social media stocks. Of course, not all social media stocks are created equal, but you can see Facebook, also Yelp last week, had nice moves higher. Moving out of the next base. So watch these stocks, see how they can react this week. If the broader market can hold up, these are stocks that have a good chance of giving us relative outperformance. Hope this makes sense. Take care.